see a lot of too. Like I seen Brian Windhorst on one of these shows not too long ago. Like a
Wendy.
Yeah, you played over high school.
Wendy,
too.
you guys played together in high school.
Yeah,
Right?
same
He was on your high
yeah,
school
this
team.
guy was like, says he's like my best friend. These guys are just weird. But
The beard
Strike
is weird.
one.
The beard is weird, chat.
Listen,
The beard
this
is weird.
is the type of timing that we're on today for LeBron James. I'm not saying anybody up here, like I told you so to this, but I told y'all so. That don't like that fat boy. He bet.
I'm not gonna say he don't like him. Okay.
I don't know if it's because he's fat. That's,
Hey, I'm just letting you know.
I
I'm just
feel
letting
you.
you
I
know.
feel
I'm just
you.
letting you know. Yeah. Let me cook. Hold on now.
It's a crazy way to cook. This is insane.
I mean, do y'all, let me say this. I've always felt the way though, for real, about those guys who said they're friends with the players and all this other stuff like that. I've just always felt this way. I felt like it was always a lie. It was supposed to make their credibility more strong. And some people believed it, right? I believed it, right? And then I turned 6, right? My dad died. My eyes opened up and I see the frauds for the frauds. I hate Wemby too. He fat.
I mean, it never occurred to me. I never heard the Brian Windhorst claiming that they were friends. I knew he claimed to be an insider, and I knew he claimed to been following LeBron for the longest. I didn't know they played on the same team. I thought he was just
He was a water boy. Yeah.
I thought he was a ball boy. I thought he was the towel boy, the
I
manager of the
He was
team.
joking about that.
Let me
Was
say,
he? I don't know.
Windhorst?
The big horse.
Windhorst is older than Bron. So he went to St. Vincent St. Mary, went off to school. And then, because he's 47, he went to St. Vincent St. Mary, right? And graduated high school from St. Vincent St. Mary.
Yep.
And then, just like all those other losers that are in your hometown, he came back, started hanging out with the high school kids.
Oh, wow.
You know, at the parties, y'all want some beer, this, that, and the third. Saw that LeBron James was coming, rode those coattails, and started eating and reporting on LeBron James.
Yeah, it is weird that he's been making himself like, I'm one of Bron's guys. I've been known this guy since day one. And Bron, for like 20 years now, has never acknowledged him. And he can acknowledge, people from his childhood. You know what I'm saying? Rich Paul and them. Like, he's pretty vocal about the people that he knows from his childhood, but Brian Windhorst don't never mention outside of one person's mouth.
And also, let me say this. The reason why I'm definitely calling him a loser, the graduated from college in 2000. Bron graduated from high school in 2003. Go get some. Dog, why are you still at high school?
Because Bron's there. I mean,
he's turning into a career. I get the career path. I just don't get the playing it so close, being Bron's day one guy, making it seem like you in the camp for real. Like that's
you're not clutch.
That is what. Yeah, you're not clutch, buddy. You just from Ohio. It's okay. There's a lot of niggas from Ohio.
He not shaped bad. Cause this is my thing about him, and I got a personal vendetta. I got personal beef. My thing is, he goes out there and he talks about all these people as if he knows them, as if he's in the conversations with them, as if he's in the locker room with them. But come to find out that the guy that's supposed to be his best buddy, the guy that's supposed to be his friend, the guy that's supposed to be his claim to fame, doesn't even fuck with him. He thinks he's a weirdo. Which is true, because sometimes they be stepping out of pocket. They be getting out of pocket. And I think last year, and again, I'm riding for him. What he talked about Luka, perfect example of him being out of pocket. Do y'all know what Brian Windhorst is shaped like?
Oh, I thought you said Wade talked about Luka.
No.
Can we stay on merit of what he's saying?
We can.
This keeps going up what he's shaped like.
Listen, I want to talk about his credibility too, but the last person that I want to hear about Luka being overweight is a guy who comes to ESPN and the brand and the partners and everything like this, breathing heavy on a mic every time.
Where's the next clip?
When he ain't getting paid $300 million to be a professional athlete, like what the hell?
I guess he's getting paid per pound, and they short him. They short him a couple of dollars. In that regard, all I'm saying, B Souls, I don't want to hear my basketball analysis when we have literal Richard Jefferson right next to him. He's looking like this, breathing like
Nah.
Come on.
Okay. Nah. Okay.
Oh my God.
You must have
I'm
scored 30 at the basketball game today. Okay.
You trying to get it all?
Yeah.
No, but I agree with Brian. If that's y'all's prerogative, that's y'all's prerogative.
I'm on the
But-
gate is like this.
Oh
Like
my
this.
God. It's shaped like a toadstool. Okay, so we're gonna continue down the line. Because there's some interesting conversations. LeBron lets it all hang out. This is probably his most candid interview that he's ever had a day in his life. And I agree with a good portion of the stuff. I'm tired of it. He's tired of it. He went on his enemy's platform and sat with his enemy's enemy. You know what they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So LeBron went on Pat McAfee and just let it loose. Huh?
Checks out.
Checks who?
Checks out. The logic. I got confused.
One thing about Rouse, he don't give a fuck about nothing. Listen, if it ain't about that heat shield and covering that heat culture, he don't. I mean, we see what's going on now. I mean, well, not anymore, but we see Jimmy and, and it was at one point where even I left and it was time for D-Wade to get paid and he didn't want to pay D-Wade and D-Wade left. I was like, oh, when that happened, I was like, when Wade County had to leave and go to Chicago, I looked at the Cookie situation. I was like, oh shit, maybe it wasn't that bad. I was like, okay, fuck it. I mean, D-Wade's millions and my cookies. I was like, okay, maybe I made it out safe. I was like, okay, it wasn't that bad. One thing about Rouse, he don't give a fuck about.
Man, when he going on Club Shay Shay, man? Because I said this when he went on, Travis Kelce's pod. When he going on, Clutch is guy.
No smoke for that, right? No smoke for that.
Not really.
For what, Pat Riley?
Let's hear him troll. Let's hear him troll the era, the young era, the young guys.
6'9".
Yeah.
Let's say you're two. You look very thin right now.
Yeah. I feel good.
So 215, 6'9", 220. Could easily get.
First of all, that nigga put a lot of weights out there. 6'9", 250. You look good. 215, 220. This nigga's cap.
That's a drastic gap. 250 to 220. Jesus.
This is crazy.
Get to 260 though. I think that would play in a lot of different areas.
Yeah, come on. I could play.
Just like
I would be able to play in any era. It's funny you hear some of them older guys like LeBron James couldn't play in this era.
Never been fouled by Bill Laimbeer before.
Yeah. I think I seen like Dennis Rodman say that one time. It was like LeBron James not skilled enough. Yeah, not big enough. He's not. Doesn't weigh enough. He's not strong enough.
Can't handle it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
6'9".
Okay. He does. Now he does say in this same conversation that where's the Giannis clip? That Giannis would go and score 270 points. Dang, where's the Giannis points?
Is he ever gonna name drop Skip? Or is he like purposely not doing it at this point? I think he's not doing it at this point, but do y'all think he'll ever just let go?
In his Hall of Fame speech.
Okay.
I feel like he'll wrap it all up. He'll get through his whole little speech, and at the end of it, oh yeah, by the way, fuck you, Skip Bayless, and then walk off the stage, mic drop. I think that's the perfect way to do it.
I think I'll say this. For what he does in this interview, because we haven't gotten to the main portion. If he does say your name, I think that there is a level of respect, right? Through all this, he will not say Skip Bayless's name, regardless as to what's going on. He will not say Skip Bayless's name for nothing. Let me just play this one clip, and then let's get into the fireworks, the real fireworks.
You trying to tell me Giannis wouldn't be able to play an NBA game in the 70s?
Handshake, he wouldn't be able to do it.
Neither would you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo would have 250 points in a game in the 70s.
What?
Okay, still along the same lines. Nothing to react to, right? Y'all want me to stop beating around the bush?
I agree. I ain't gonna lie. I agree. You got Giannis against cokeheads. I think he dropped 300. Personally, like, what are we talking about?
Kareem wouldn't know what to do. I ain't gonna lie.
Kareem would be lost.
What?
When we watch what Mad Dog has to say behind some of this stuff, we're gonna suck our teeth. That's the only way we could really. Mad Dog starts pulling out names because I saw.
You ain't never heard of. I seen the clip. He starts saying some shit.
You've never heard of Chester Worcestershire?
Jermaine Carmichael. Let me tell you, you want to talk about a big man? Jermaine Carmichael, he sees him in the lane, and buddy, you believe me, it won't be pretty. Shut the fuck up.
Let me
Tom
tell
Bomb
you.
Sanders.
Yeah, let me tell you about Big D Boom Daddy Williams.
Yo.
Him next to Bill Walton. Look, I went and looked. He said the dude that he says, and we'll get into it. I went and looked.
Dave Cowens.
I went and looked it up. Dude is like 6'9", 185.
All heart and muscle, all heart and physicalness.
And so that's the guy LeBron doesn't want to see. Okay. That's my era. Hey, that nigga's we gonna get into it. Okay. Because what Mad Dog does what I'll probably do when I get older.
Now that clip's kind of crazy. I don't know if you want to skip over that one.
What, this one?
It's not like hostile, but what LeBron's kind of suggesting is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, man, during the ball drop, during the lottery drop, Cleveland got the #1 pick. I just don't think that was. What a coincidence!
Don't you think?
Wemby with the Spurs.
Oh my God! Let's keep LeBron home. You know what? Patrick Ewing to the Knicks. Derrick Rose to the Bulls. Like, I understand the assignment, guys. I had to make sure that, I had to do my part. I didn't want to be a fuck up.
Adam Silver is
steaming. Hey, smoke coming out of his ears right now.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Get out there, what?
You look like Michael Scott out there.
I can already see the fucking interview. I can already see the next press conference. That nigga sitting there. So, Adam, LeBron is alluding to the fact that it was rigged. What do you say to that? LeBron, he said it was rigged and lottery balls.
He said, you have to define rigged, right?
hey, and on top of that, the camera cuts to Charles Barkley. So let's go.
Oh, our league needs some real big men in our league. Get that right, Shaq.
Oh shit!
All right, Shaq, go.
Shaq will confirm that shit. Talk about some. I had to go to Orlando. Hey, was the expansion team?
You think he fucking special? Huh? You think it was only rigged for him? They rigged for me too. I already knew. I already knew.
Yeah, these guys won't understand that today. Okay, you got Wemby going to the Spurs. Like that's his decision.
You know who wasn't rigged
Adam
for?
Silver's right
Dwight
there.
Howard.
The league is ass. All right, Jack.
Oh God, Kenny with his drawn on eyebrows. Yeah, no, for real. Hey, Adam Silver is at home scrambling. They shredding that paperwork. They shredded that paperwork back in the day. He does make a conversation about Mike. I mean, it was cool. Now, this is his follow-up to some windy discourse, Brian Windhorst discourse, which needs to be addressed because
that's a crazy picture.
Yo, Pat and them are fucking fools, bro.
I've never seen that.
Yo, Pat McAfee are some clown.
Oh my gosh, I never seen that. Oh God, that's so crazy, bro. This is in the conversation when Wendy made the remark when he was talking about the face of the league conversation. And Wendy put LeBron's shaft all the way in the back of his throat and said, well, the reason why LeBron signed to Nike is because of MJ. Now, nobody believed that was true, but LeBron had to make his rebuttal.
He went on his show and said, don't let LeBron fool you. Like, he wears number 23 because of Michael Jordan. Okay, that's a fact. He signed with Nike because of Michael Jordan. It's like, no, the fuck I didn't. I signed with Nike because I got a hell of a signing bonus, and they gave me a 7-year, $90 million contract. And I moved my mom out of the hood the next day I signed that contract. Like, and ultimately, my whole thing is like, what do I want to wear off the court? It's like, I want to wear fucking Nikes. Like, I want to wear Jordans. I want to wear Pennies. I want to wear Bo Jacksons. I want to wear Air Maxes. I want to wear, like, you know, so.
Primes.
Like, you know, like, what are we talking about?
Still mention Jordan, though.
I mean, he don't have no problem with when he talks about Jordan, he doesn't talk about Jordan negatively. I'll say this for that specific clip, because we're just going down the line. I really did have a problem with it. And that's I promise y'all, that's the stuff right there that they be talking about. Because when they make them remarks, there's some personal in that. There's some personal in that. And they know what they're trying to do when they do make remarks like that. But dog, this is just furthering the proof that you don't know me. And any real, not even a real like LeBron supporter, but just a real person could have thought to themselves, I don't think it had too much to do with Michael Jordan. I mean, they offered that nigga a lot of money.
Yeah.
What we complicating?
They like making up stories in their head, man. They also need to get the checks. So
when they not in the room, when they not in the know, when they not in the circle, they fabricate and create whatever makes sense to them. Hey, if I can't be in the circle to make a story, I'm gonna just make the story how I make the story. All I heard in that situation, I need to sign one of them deals. That nigga sign him gonna hit that bank account the next day. Damn, that nigga signed. They paid him immediately. I need that type of deal.
And
even out that money.
The other thing that I hate about these two is, you know, you 47, Windhorst, and you've been sitting on this information for how long? If it's supposedly true, right? Like, let's say Damo did what he did because of X, Y, and Z. I'm his reporter. I'm reporting on him for the next 20-something years. I ain't never said that. That's exactly what I was talking about with that whole Dwight situation, where he was just like, and honestly, I ain't never told nobody this, even though I told people 20 times why I got kicked off the Lakers. I really, really got kicked off because I called LeBron a bitch. And it was like, dog, I thought the other 19 things was the reason why you got kicked off, not that. So why you say that?
The very next day, I tweeted out "Free Palestine." I got kicked out the league.
Right.
Yesterday was LeBron's a bitch. Now it's Free Palestine. Didn't that just happen? You were already out the league.
Niggas just start laying out just everything, whatever politically is right or wrong. Niggas don't like frogs all of a sudden. I got kicked out of the league because I didn't like frogs. I love frogs. I mean, this is my shit. I'm tired of it.